funny tonight. Fear and delight, all the way through the night, with a little daring do. Oh, I'll fall in love with you. Fear and delight, all the way through the night, with a little daring do. Oh, I'll fall in love with you. I'm a little boy, but gonna make his fingers.
Kaleidoscope was a short film I made a few years ago, based on what I kind of term a composite camera. I set up 4 cameras, each in the corner of a square room. I have this character in there who he turns on the cameras, and then he has only a few minutes to kind of play with this magic of being 4 of him. I wanted to combine the multiplication effect with dance. So I never really wanted to make a music video, to be honest.
So it wasn't the fact that you wanted to make a music video, it was more the fact that you wanted
to use dance.
So you could have just put a whole load of ballerinas in there.
Yeah.
That would have looked pretty amazing as well.
Well, the original Kaleidoscope was a square room, so then you're limited to only multiplying things by 4. So then I thought, well, if maybe the space was circular, then we could have as many cameras as we wanted. Because each camera sees the same thing in terms of the space that you're in. What's different is where you are within that space.
Yeah.
So when you combine those images, you see the multiplied. So in the music video, we go from 4 to 8 to 16 to 7.
With a little daring do. Oh, I'll fall in love with you. I'm a little boy, but gonna be.
So we could just leave that the centre guide. So have 3, cut to 7, cut to Abby shooting, me disappearing, then 7 me's running into the centre, and I come out as just the one. I think everyone sort of realised the potential quite quickly,
Yeah,
and what we could do in it, and the kind of because that's the thing. It's difficult for us in a sense because the workings of your brain are very, very complicated. And it's not until we really get here and understand exactly what you're doing, and especially in terms of light, your use of light to make things appear and disappear, and then you've got time-lapse things going on, and it's not until you're actually in the space and then you see it on the computer that you actually work out exactly what can be done. And the great thing about this, and I can't stress this highly enough, is the fact that it's all filmed in real time, and it's there's no CGI. There's no
trickery. Well, there's a lot of camera trickery.
There's camera trickery, but it's how would you say it? Manual. Yeah.
One of the biggest challenges for this music video has been coming up with ways of using the composite camera technology, but different camera setups, different shots. And I really like this idea of the cameras have a tracking shot. So then I devised this slightly terrifying thing that hung 8 cameras off a beam that went over the space, but it had to rotate all 8 as well. So I was kind of stood on this ladder with a bit of string. Like,
everyone would assume that there are hydraulics involved in this operation. It's just you with a piece of string. It's the thing that I'm amazed by, and I think a lot of people will be amazed by the fact that there's only really 5 people involved in this.
Right.
And there's you who's constructed it, come up with the concept, and does all of the filming and the editing. Then there's me and Tim who are in it. There's our co-star Abigail O'Neill, and Scott, who's been helping out as well.
Yeah.
But people would assume, I think, watching the film, that you'd have a team of 20 people running around.
Right.
But you've managed to construct this all on your own, which is, I find absolutely extraordinary. Because the weird thing about the space is that, because it's completely circular, if you are dancing around it and spinning, you just have no idea where you are.
Yeah.
And there was a particular point at about 3:30 in the morning, and then I had to do this last shot where I had to spin the same direction for about 15 minutes. So usually the only sort of point of reference is Naren's face, sort of looking down over the edge. And otherwise you just see exactly the same thing wherever you look. So yeah, it can get pretty confusing.